What'll I get for you?
I think I'm gonna go virgin tonight. I'm in a Virgin Mary. Yes, please, thank you, Billy.
I'll have what she's having. You got it.
Let's just hope that tonight doesn't go like all the other nights that we've been out together.
This is different. It's a date. Nothing is going to go wrong.
Hope so.
Adriana! Looking for me?
She just may sleep through the night.
I hope so. That's why I sent Kevin and Natalie home.
Our Jessie. I wish I'd seen her before.
I wish you had too, Clint. Because when she wakes up, she might not be Jessica. She might not even be Tess. She's never going to be the same again.
I'm getting Tess out of there. You're not taking Jessica anywhere.
Tess! Her name is Tess. I'm getting her out of there. There's nothing that you or her family can do to stop.
You do that, I'll kill you.
Todd and Blair took off.
Yeah. Now what's in a squad car to their place?
As soon as we get the warrant, we arrest Todd Manning for the murder of Margaret Cochran and her unborn child.
So they think that you murdered Margaret and threw her in the lake.
Yes. I didn't. I swear I didn't. I didn't kill her.
I believe you, Todd. But it's... Is that your phone?
Yeah.
What's with you not picking up the damn phone? I know you left, but they want you back here already.
Why's that?
They cross-matched the blood on that tree branch. They know it's you, boss. The way I figure it, you either gotta run for it or show them that tape that I doctored for you, if even that's enough to get you out of this.
What is it?
There's nothing like a Roadie's burger and fries to make you feel better, you know what I'm saying?
That's what my mom always says. You know, I could have waited for Paige to be done work.
I know you wanted to wait with your mom. She needs to rest right now, buddy. Dr. Page is taking very good care of her. She promised if there was any change, she would call us. Besides, I'm starving.
Me too. You look good enough to eat.
Just try to leave the lips.
There's a dead woman and a baby with your name on it. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
What are you gonna do? Thanks, Denton. Thanks for all your hard work saving my sorry ass. You fish. I need a drink. Forget this AA business, and I need a drink.
You just gonna ignore me here?
It was Denton. He's down at the police station. We're leading with the Margaret story tomorrow. It's the least you could do for me.
Well, what did he find out? And don't tell me nothing.
The police have more proof.
Proof of what?
I got my blood at the scene.
You just promised. You just swore to
And
me.
I will swear to you again. I did not kill her.
How did they find your blood at the scene then?
I don't know the exact answer to that, but knowing Margaret, she's so crazy, so devious.
Do you think she planted it or something?
She could have. Look what she's done so far.
That's gonna be impossible to prove. I mean, how do you prove something like that?
Leave it to me.
What?
Well, we had Manning here. We grilled him pretty hard about Margaret's murder, but
But what? We got a woman dead. She was having Manning's baby, a kid that he didn't want.
yeah, but enough to kill his own. I don't know. You know, he's done a lot over the years. But...
Rape and kidnapping are a pretty good warm-up for murder.
Yeah, but I mean, this is too much. I mean, even for him.
Well, you've known him a lot longer than I have.
So your gut still says that he did it?
Yeah, I go with the evidence.
It's gonna be tough on Blair. On her kids, too. Not to mention Vicky. You know, she believed in him. She thought he changed. Now with everything going on with Jessica, I mean, this is the last thing that she needs.
I think of how many times we did this when she was little. You know, when she was sick or had a bad dream. I want her back. I want our baby back.
I do too.
The thing is that when we make her whole again, she won't be the same. Because Tess is a part of her now. And we can't dismiss her. Boy, I know that better than anyone.
I know it too, Vicky. And I also know the two young men out there. They're in love with our daughter. And they think that Jessie and Tess are individual women. I can guarantee you, they're gonna fight for them.
You know, I got an idea. Before you, kill me. Why don't we go ask Tess what
Her
she
name is
wants?
Jessica.
Jessica, that's right. I know, to you,
All
she's
right,
Jessica.
now you admit she's real.
Oh, I know she's real. I'm just not so sure that you know that Tess is real.
Tess is part of Jessica's disorder. She doesn't exist.
That's where you're wrong,
Antonio. Now, gentlemen, it's time we talk about this. Nash, you first.
Giselle.
What, Jerry? You miss me as much as I miss you? You have been a very naughty boy not to answer my call, really. But I like it when you're naughty. Like this time in Martinique when we...
Giselle, I'm sorry. Let me help you up here.
Naughty.
Sorry.
Naughty boy. I think I will have to spank you.
No.
Don't mind me.
Marcy, Giselle. This is Marcy, my,
Your secretary. So you're the reason why he hasn't received my calls. And I thought it was
You know, Billy, we're gonna need an extra chair over here and maybe a towel, and I think I will take that drink. Now, thanks.
Maddie, you know, you can order whatever you want off the menu, okay? You want a banana split, you go right ahead, okay? I promise. I won't rat on you.
It's okay. My mom wouldn't care. But then I have to eat green beans for dessert.
Yeah, that's because your mom's smart, buddy.
Is my mom gonna die?
Billy. Need a shot of bourbon. Straight up.
You really think the world revolves around you, don't you?
Well, it seems like everywhere I go, there you are.
Maybe you're the one following me.
Who said anything about you following me?
I'm hungry, okay? I came here for something to eat.
Oh, you're hungry, all right, but not for onion rings. All that face sucking with Duke Butte didn't net nookie, and you're all riled up with no place to go.
Tess, don't let me lose Antonio. Please, don't let it happen.
Is Jessica awake? I'd like to see her. Jessica, or Tess, is still sleeping. You're not buying into this testing, too. Tess is not a thing. She's a part of Jessica. And the sooner you accept that, the better. What am I supposed to do? Move over and let this guy who thinks he knows Jessica just step in? You know me better than that, Clint. Antonio, we will talk about that later, all right? Now, why don't you go inside and wait for me? And you stay in the waiting area. Do not disturb my daughter. We were never properly introduced. I'm Clint Buchanan, and Jessica, or Tess, as you know her, is my daughter.
I'm Nash Brennan, Mr. Buchanan. Tess and I are, Oh, she's an amazing woman, sir. Just tell me if there's anything I can do to help her be that again.
I don't know if that's altogether possible. How is she?
She's sleeping.
Can I see her?
No, you cannot see her, Antonio. Clint and I discussed this. You have to stay away from her for now. I mean, he told you that, didn't he?
Yes, he did. And I mean no disrespect, but she needs me.
I'm
Please,
sorry. No, you cannot. And it's not because you kept her illness from me, okay?
I told you we were trying to protect
I
you.
know you were thinking of me. And unfortunately, Jessica thinks about everybody except herself.
If anything, it was my love for her that blinded me to this whole reality.
I know that. But you left her out in the cold. You know, things might never have got this bad if I had been able to get her some help much earlier on.
I'm sorry. I did everything I could.
I know that. The thing is, because you kept it to yourself, because you thought you could handle it, Jessie might be lost to us forever.
Jessica's strong. She's not going to give up.
Antonio, it's not that simple. The thing is, we will try and integrate her and make her whole again. But even if we're successful, she's not going to be the same girl. The Jessica we wind up with may be completely different from the girl we lost.
Thank you, Your Honor. We'll call the DA's office and get Hughes on this case. No, there's still no change with Nora, but thanks for asking. Bye-bye. We got our warrant.
All right, I'll ride with you, Mannings. Want to bring a couple of uniforms along for the arrest?
Oh, no, save your manpower. You want to bust me, I'm right here.
Antonio, where are you? I need you. Oh, thank God. Thank God I thought I lost you. I thought Tess won. I need your help. I need your help to fight her. I can't do this alone. Antonio, say something. Please. Antonio, don't be mad. It wasn't me with Nash. It was Tess. You have to believe me. Antonio, what's going on? Where are you going? Antonio, you can't leave me. Please, you can't. I need you, Antonio. I need you. Antonio! 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 Antonio!
We were going to tell you. But then Tess put you in the hospital and then just made me promise not to. She was afraid for your life. Please try and understand.
I understand that. What I don't understand is how on earth you thought you were protecting her when she was missing, when you knew that there was an altar in charge.
I was hoping I could bring her home and get her the help she needed.
But you didn't protect her. Well, there was no way you could.
Yes, I realize that now.
Do you have any idea if the baby she's carrying is yours?
No, I don't.
Which means we have no idea if the mother is Jessica or Tess.
No, I will not call her that. If Jessica's pregnant, then it's Jessica. Nobody else. And if I'm the father, then...
If you're not the father, Antonio, then we know that the mother is Tess, which means you're going to have to fight Tess and Nash if you ever want Jessie back in your life.
It's difficult. It's difficult for everyone, I know. I'm feeling outnumbered here, and I got a feeling that if Tess is the one that wakes up in there, she's gonna feel that way too.
I know that. Better than you might think. And listen, I'm going to share something with you, and it's private. It's a family matter.
What?
The reason that I and Jessica's mother understand what she's going through is that Vicky herself suffers from DID.
You're saying this is hereditary?
It's a genetic predisposition from what I hear, but it has to be triggered by a childhood trauma, and none of us have suspected that Jessica ever had any.
You think that something happened to her when she was a child?
It must have, but we don't know what. We don't know when, we don't know where, we don't know anything until she gets into treatment, and believe me, she's gonna get the very best. Now then, you also need to hear the end result.
What's the end result?
It is called integration, which is bringing together two personalities to make one whole one. In essence, the person becomes a combination of both of these personalities.
If that happens, who would she be then?
You don't know the first thing about me and Duke.
I know he always has an excuse to run out on you when things get hot.
Not always.
Okay, tonight.
His dad called. There was a family emergency.
He seems to have a lot of those.
Just leave the bottle for him and check on my food, okay?
To the lady in the lake.
What are you staring at?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I'm sorry about that.
You've been very naughty. Naughty, 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 Huey. You're so bad. So naughty.
You're asking for it.
Naughty. You're naughty, naughty, naughty boy.
I can't get through to your dad. He's in a big meeting.
I know a secret password to get to him. He always answers that.
What's the password, buddy?
I don't feel like using it.
You don't feel like talking to your dad right now.
Can I play darts?
Yeah. Go ahead. I'll be right over, buddy. I'm just gonna finish up this food, okay?
How'd you hear about the warrant so fast?
An unnamed source. You want to arrest me for that, too?
Todd, come on.
Listen to her, Manning. You'd be wise to keep your mouth shut.
Just keep your men away from my place and my kids.
Okay, Bo, you have new proof? I don't see how you can because he didn't do what you think that he did.
Before anybody says anything else, are you sure you don't want a lawyer here?
Don't need one.
No, maybe.
I don't need one.
You're here on suspicion of a double homicide.
And yes, this time we have physical evidence.
Yeah, I know. I also know I didn't kill Margaret.
Where were you the night of September 19th?
Oh, gee. I can't remember off the top of my head. But I sure as hell wasn't killing Margaret.
Why don't you check your calendar, just to make sure.
Why didn't I think of that? Okay. Yeah. Oh, I was working late. I was covering the story of a certain cross-dressing city councilman.
Can anybody place you there at the time Margaret was being dumped in the lake?
Am I being formally charged with anything here?
Nobody's read you your rights yet, have they?
So if I made a call, it's not my one call, right?
Who are you calling?
Call the Sun Security. See if they have any surveillance tape from that night.
You think they will?
I don't know how far back we keep them, but if they do, I'm on it.
Well, I liked it.
You like the drink?
You know what I mean.
It's just obvious that you didn't get enough of Mademoiselle Giselle.
You think that's why I kissed you?
Well, after the lap dance that she gave you.
You know what I think? That's not what the problem is. The problem is Michael over there.
Is that why you kissed me?
No. Is that why you kissed me back?
You know, I think you better get it, because it might be another model.
It's work. Hughes. Lieutenant McBain. Yeah, what can I do for you? I'll be right there. I'm sorry. I had to cut this short.
It's all right. I used to date a doctor, remember? Oh, no, I mean, not that we're dating or anything. We're not dating.
Oh, we're dating. We're dating. And I'm gonna make this up to you. I'm sorry. And for what happened with Giselle.
It's fine. Only I don't get you. I don't get it.
Well, we'll figure it out together. You can write it on your blog.
So, what's going on with your dad, buddy?
I don't know. I guess we sort of had a fight about my mom. I ran away. Only for a few minutes.
Guess he was pretty upset, huh?
I guess.
Okay, not to interrupt our usual trading of insults, but I need a favor.
Why would I do a favor for you?
Cop biz. Don't look, but that drunk, he works for the Sun. I've seen him hanging around the station. I think he's ready to spill.
Spill what?
Well, I'm not sure exactly, but if you could just work him for me. You know, work. Chicks are better at this than guys.
You're so evolved.
Okay, you don't want to help, don't.
Just shut up and tell me what to do.
Your assistant just delivered this.
Thank God.
You don't look surprised.
Should I be?
No, not if you got an alibi all set up, ready to go.
You two mind waiting here?
We'll be out here.
You sure you don't want to put an armed guard on me?
Come on, Todd.
What do you make of this?
I don't know. Blair sure doesn't think he did.
Apparently she'll believe anything. I guess she has to. It's that or believe her husband killed his own baby.
Did you call Hughes?
He's on his way.
All right. Let's check and see if Manning's alibi holds up.
Whoever my daughter might be after she integrates, I have no idea. Nobody does.
You're telling me I may lose her?
We all may. Me, her mother, Antonio, all of us. We are going to have to get to know a whole new person.
Mr. Buchanan, have you ever met Tess?
Besides tonight, no.
She's not usually like that. Freaking out like she is. She's incredible. She's infuriating at the same time. One minute she's making me laugh. The next minute she just makes me want to tear my hair out. Sir, I'm in love with her. I don't know if I can just let her go.
It's going to be hard for all of us, yeah. But you want what's best for her, don't you, Nash?
Yeah, whatever that may be.
I appreciate that. I do. Would you, do me a favor, send Antonio out here?
Yeah.
This is not going to be easy, son.
Just feel like when everything is too good to be true, somebody, something, sometime is just gonna come and they're gonna take it all away.
Okay, first of all, nothing is too good for you or us. We deserve good things. And second of all, nothing or no one is gonna get in our way.
I'm sorry, Jess. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for whatever it was that made this happen. Oh God, I wish I could make it all go away.
Antonio, I know you love my daughter. And obviously there is no set of rules on how to handle this thing. And I know you just did what you thought was best for Jessica.
Yes. Yes, I did. And for Vicky.
So now everything is out in the open. And that's the way it's gonna stay. No more secrets.
All right. What about this Nash guy?
He's part of it, Antonio. And whether you like it or not, you're gonna have to face the fact that Tess is real and his relationship to her is real.
I can't do that.
Then what are you gonna do? Because Tess is not gonna go away. She's a part of Jessica, always will be, no matter what happens.
How am I supposed to deal with this guy who wants to take away the woman I love?
You're gonna have to deal with a lot more if the father of Jessica's child turns out to be Nash Brannon.
Oh God, help her. Please, please, I beg of you, help her. Help her to heal. Help her through this. And whatever happens, make sure she knows how much we love her.
Well, I hope there's enough on that surveillance tape to clear you.
Why wouldn't there be?
You don't seem worried.
There's no reason to be worried.
Okay. I got one question to ask you. If you didn't kill Margaret Cochran, who did?
So what'd you think?
Shows Manning in his office. That timestamp could have been manipulated.
We're gonna have to prove that in the no case.
Got blood on the murder weapon.
It's not enough to hold him. Not with this tape.
All right, this is what we do. We let Manning walk. We put a black and white in front of his house just to keep an eye on him. We have that tape checked out. If Manning's lying, we're gonna know it. If somebody's trying to frame him, we'll know that too. So we give him the good news.
Did you see what you needed?
You're free to go.
Can I have my tape?
No, we're gonna hold on to the tape.
Well, don't you go and tape Dancing with the Stars over it now, Bo.
Blair? Todd is still a person of interest in this case.
I'm gonna see if someone's still in the lab.
Sure wish we had Nora weigh in on this case.
Me too.
How's she doing?
No change.
I saw Matthew at Rhodey's. Poor kid.
You saw Matthew where?
Nice shot, buddy.
It's really nice of you to be hanging out with Matthew tonight.
I didn't know that you and he were gonna be here.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
it's fine. It's fine.
You guys look pretty serious.
Well, there would have to be a relationship for it to be serious. It was, it was just one date, Michael. That's all.
Right. I have to get that. Hello?
Michael, it's Bo Buchanan. Is Matthew with you?
I guess you didn't get my message. Nora had a setback today. It's okay. We were able to stabilize her. But Dr. Miller had to go into surgery and Mary Ann's car was broken, so I volunteered to take Matthew out to get something to eat. We're here at Rhodey's. He's doing a lot better.
Hey, well, thanks, Mike. Listen, do me a favor. Can you take him home? He's got his own key. Stay with him.
No problem. Marcy's with me. We'll take care of it.
So you work for a newspaper?
Used to be. TV news. Film at 11. That was me.
You were on TV?
Behind the scenes. I was the go-to guy for everything you saw on the air.
Wow, that's really big time.
I was the top dog. I was the biggest producer. I was bigger than Frankie Valentini. And then wham, one day I fudge a source and I'm doing Elvis sightings on checkout lines.
Oh, you're better than that.
You're damn straight I am. My boss at the Sun, he owes me big time.
For what?
Yeah, that guy's got everything going on, but he's in it deep. He had to make use of my editorial skills to get him an alibi.
What did you do?
Nothing that a touch of a button on a video machine couldn't fix.
Wow, that is so interesting.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
I would, but I'd have to kill you.
Oh, hey, don't I know you? What?
That's news to me. Get it? News? News.
Yeah, I've seen you down at the police station.
What are you, a cop?
No, I'm a freelancer, like I have a feeling you are. We could get each other's backs.
I don't need anybody to get my back.
Oh, how about I just hit you upside your head? Want me to give you a ride home, buddy?
I'd much rather have you give me a ride home, Julia.
Did I forget to tell you, I'm not old enough to have my driver's license.
Oh, looks like it's me. Where to?
My love, my wife, death that hath sucked the honey of thy breath hath had no power yet upon my beauty. Beauty's ensign yet is crimson in thy lips and in thy cheeks.
Where are you gonna take him?
I'll tell you later. And thanks. Okay, pal, show's over.
Baby, if you had a dog, I would love that dog.
Tess, your daughter say anything?
No, she hasn't woken up.
All right.
I know that you care about my daughter a great deal.
I care for her very much, yes.
Then you have to try and understand what exactly we're trying to cope with.
Antonio! Antonio!
Do we have to go?
Well, you do have to go to school in the morning, buddy.
What if me and Michael were to stay with you until Mary Ann got back? Is that okay?
Can we call the hospital? Make sure Mom's okay?
We get to the car. I promise. Thank you for helping me, Matthew.
No, I'd do anything for Matthew.
Anything else?
I think I'll have a nice tea and eat this here.
I don't know what happened back there in Noah's office.
It's over. Margaret can't hurt us anymore.
And I'm free.
Let's just get home.
Could you make sure that Dr. Miller gets that message as soon as she gets out of surgery? All right, thank you.
Everything all right with Matthew?
Yeah, he's in good hands. Michael McBain's a good guy.
Yeah, so I hear.
Did you get Manning's alibi tape down to the lab?
They can do a prelim on it tonight. We should get a pretty good idea if it's been doctored or not.
You know, it may be impossible to ever find out what the truth really is.
Or not. Look who I've got here. Reporter for the Sun, and guess what? He's got news.
Uh-oh. I think I'm gonna be sick.